Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video we'll discuss the syllabus of this synergy exam which they are conducting in the second half of 2024. So I have these two books. You guys must be familiar of this book. So one is for GSK, one is for MEK, and in this exam you'll get 100 questions from GSK and MEK and 100 questions from the reasonings. Okay, so what all those 100 questions you will get from these MEK and GSK, I will tell you topic by topic. Okay, so do watch the video till end. It's going to be very helpful video for guys who are trying to appear for this exam. Okay, so let's start the video. General instructions. This is the whole PDF that they will provide you after you do the payment. Okay, this will tell you about the eligibility and the syllabus of your exam. So first we'll go through the general instructions. First instruction is the maximum age limit for women. Okay, so women have advantage here. Candidates under each category shall be relaxed by additional 2 years. So from the eligibility criteria, women are getting additional 2 years, okay, in age. Second, the age limits mentioned shall be considered as on the date of commencement of the pre-sea maritime course. So this is the day you have enrolled in the pre-sea maritime course. From there, this age limit will be considered. Okay. GP rating exam. So eligibility. So this is the eligibility. This qualification you should have for appearing this exam. Should have been born on or before 1 January 2007. So this is the maximum limit of your this age. Okay, you should be born on this date or before this date, and this is the minimum limit, 1st December 1999, and after this you should be born after this date, not before, not on the same date, after this date. Okay, 2 December or 3 December, like that. Then second, this I think on will also work if you are born on 1st December, as they have said here, should have been born on or before, and after means on also. Okay, then should have scored minimum 50% aggregate in class 10th. So you must have 50% aggregate in your class 10th and 50% in final year if diploma from ITI. If you have done diploma from ITI, then you should be have 50% in final year and minimum 50% in English. Okay, they're talking about 10th here, class 10th. You should have this 50% in English. Then should have completed pre-sea training or, okay, so here's the catch. You have they have given both the options. You should have completed pre-sea training or should be appearing in final semester exam of the GP rating course in Maritime Training Institute. So as we all know, we have only in GP rating only one semester because it's a 6-month course only. So if you are appearing, if you are on the first month, second month, third month, don't worry, you will be considered. Then now here comes the examination syllabus. So this is the guidelines for their exams. Syllabus starts from here, section A. Okay, so first point is the examination will be conducted online at our registered test center. So the exam will be conducted on their registered test center. It's not going to be online from home. Okay, you have to go to the center to give this test. It's going to be on PC and it's going to be online test. The examination duration will be 3 hours. It's a 3 hours test, online test, which is equals to 180 minutes. Then the examination will comprise of 200 MCQs. You will get 200 multiple choice questions, inclusive of which includes 100 knowledge based questions and 100 English and aptitude based questions. So here 100 knowledge based questions means these questions will come from MEK and GSK, marine engineering knowledge and general shipping knowledge. Okay, deck and engine. Then 100 English and aptitude based questions, 100 from aptitude questions. Each questions, this is the most important point, each questions answered correctly is awarded 1 mark. Okay, for each correct question you will get 1 mark. There is a negative marking of 0.25 for every wrong answer. Okay, so if you select any wrong answer, you will get negative marking also, which means if you have selected 4 wrong answers, your 1 mark will be deducted. Okay, so no marks are rewarded or deducted for unattempted question. If you are not sure about the answer of the question, then you can leave it unattempted. There will be no deduction of marks for that question. Okay, so you must go through these guidelines before going for exam. Then they have divided syllabus in 2 sections, I think. Yeah, section A and section B. Section A and section B, yes. So this is the section A, which has navigation, cargo handling, safety machinery operations and workshop practice. Okay, so here they have elaborated completely their syllabus. So I'll go through the book. It's going to be GSK first. So general ship knowledge, it means it coming from this GSK book. General ship knowledge. Okay, you must be having this general ship knowledge. So let me tell you the chapters in your GSK books. Okay, first topic is here is this personal development and computer familiarization. So question comes from this also, chapter 1 also, personal development and computer familiarization. What kind of question will come from first chapter? It will be about computer, not any other. Let me see. Yes, so from first chapter the question will come from the computer section. Okay, so you must go through the computer section. They can ask you about this peripherals, this Microsoft Office. It can come in MCQ questions. Okay, so you must go through this computer section. It's from 23, page number 23 to 27. Okay, according to the book I have. I guess they have not changed the book, but syllabus, but like that. From first chapter, it's from computer. Then second is nautical terms and parts of a ship. In this book only, you will get general aspects of ship, page number 28 to 34. This is the second chapter of GSK. So in general aspects of ship, you will get to know about the types of ships, okay, and the type of cargo they carry, and you will get this international routes, ocean canals and major parts. Okay, so a map can also come, and it can ask you where is the Panama Canal, where is the Suez Canal, where is the Strait of Malacca. So it can also, question can also comes like this. So they'll give you a figure and you have to mark the places on map. Okay, then this is for nautical terms and parts of ship. Okay, then they can show you the photograph of any ship and ask you what kind of ship is this, and question can be like what kind of cargo it carries. Then other is they will not ask you about mask and rank, duties and no, this will also not come. Okay, so now there is third chapter, health and hygiene. Nothing comes from this chapter. I guess maybe they will ask you about the PPE, personal protective equipment. Then you must know about the basic PPEs, and additional PPE they will ask you accordingly. Then fourth chapter, nautical and engineering terms. This is the most important chapter. In this syllabus it is saying basic navigation. This is the basic navigation. Okay, terms used: helm orders, elementary rules of the road and buoyage, basic flags and their usage, watchkeeping and reporting, identify navigational equipment and their uses, mooring and anchoring terms and procedures, emergency and actions. So they have completely I don't think is such an explanation they can give. So these are few topics, they are not that hard, so you can go through by topic. Terms used in helm orders, like the pilot gives you helm orders: port 5, port 10, port 50, 30, starboard, midship, steady, like that. So you must be aware of those helm orders. Then in elementary rules of the road, you can get this rule number 5, which is for lookout, and the rules which tells you about this light signals, okay, day signals, night signals, like that, shapes, boyas, okay. So it can also come. And these basic flags and their usage. So in GP rating we get to learn only about 5 flags, I guess. This Bravo, Alpha, Bravo, then Oscar, I think, and Golf and Hotel. Yeah, like these 5 flags. So you must know how they look like and what they say. Okay, what's their usage. And watchkeeping and reporting, you must be aware of that. This is the most important job. Okay, watchkeeping, you should know your duties and how to report if you saw something. Okay, identify navigational equipment and their usage. So in this chapter 4, nautical engineering terms, part of the ship is there. There so many diagrams are there, so you can check and verify. No, I'm sorry, not in this chapter. I think it's in this fifth chapter. Fifth chapter is very important. Navigation. Yes, this chapter is very important. In navigation chapter, you should know about these types of this continents, oceans, and how many like that. There are 7 continents and 5 oceans, like that. And how many these man-made canals are there. Then little bit about North Pole and South Pole, prime meridian. Okay, then what is longitude, latitude, you should know that. These are basic things you must know. And this time zone is not that important. Yeah, we have helm orders here in this chapter, chapter 5, navigation. Steer the ship and comply with helm orders in English language. Okay, then you should know about magnetic compass and this gyro compass. Okay, then you must know, I think it will not come, but at least you must know how to calculate error, compass error. Okay, what is variation, deviation. Then we have helm orders also here on page 62. Then how to report, it's also there on page 63. Direction in related to own ship's head, steering orders. Okay, so chapter 5 is very important, navigation. It has some basic rules. You don't have to go very deep into the ROR, it's not that important, but for this exam. Okay, but basic you should know. Like for example, rule number 5 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but 5 is most important. And the lights, okay, at night and day signals and sound signals. And you should know about the visibility of lights. Okay, and their angle, how much, angle, range and their angle. Then you should know how to identify navigational equipments and little bit about their usage, like echo sounder and this binocular, then ACDIS, azimuth, so many AIS. What's their use? Just a one line use, not much. You must know what's the use of that. Then these buoyage, region A, region B, cardinal buoyage, isolated engine mark, their figure will come. They will ask you to identify the buoyage, and same will go for flags also, and same goes for these bridge equipments in ship's wheelhouse. Okay, these all comes under chapter 5 navigation. So chapter 5 navigation is the most important. Then afterwards this mooring and anchoring terms, okay, from chapter 6. It's all coming from your book. If you are studying your this GP rating syllabus attentively, then there will be no problem for you to clear the 100 questions of this navigation department, section A. Okay, chapter 6 also very important. Here mooring operations, then deck fittings. They will ask you to identify deck fittings, what it's called. Okay, they'll show you the picture, and then they will ask you to this mooring arrangement also, what this rope called, aft spring, forward spring, dash line, like that. Okay, stoppers, heaving line, rat guards, anchor. They'll ask you about anchor, they'll show you a figure, or maybe they can ask you in other way about anchor, that what it's called, hose pipe, spurling cover, then bow stopper, gypsy, like that. They can ask you for labeling also. Labeling questions also comes. Okay, and types of anchors. Then they can ask you about contour lugless shackle, joining shackle, the length of one shackle. Okay, they can ask you that also. Then parts of shackle, this anchor. Okay, arms, shank, crown shackle, like that. The figure can also comes. Parts of windlass also comes. Okay, so they'll show you a windlass, and they will put numbers on the parts of windlass, and they will ask you to label it. Okay, and it's about you should know the anchor terms. Okay, it will be given on your this chapter 6. Engage no, not like this. Yeah, like the securing anchor for sea, bring the anchor home, wash thoroughly the cable and anchor, remove loose wires, disengage the gear. These are anchor terms, so you must know. You should know the full form of SBM, single buoy mooring. Okay, nothing else. Then what kind of vessels moored to SBM? Tanker vessels only. Okay, then cargo handling and stowage at basic level, cargo handling equipment, stowage. This is chapter 7. From this they can ask you for labeling of single derrick. Okay, parts of single derrick, this masthead block, spider band, derrick head, it can also come. Then this union purchase. Okay, then kind of cranes, gantry crane and pedestal cranes. Okay, it can also come. Then about slings, net sling, vehicle sling, chain sling, canvas sling, rope snorter, like that. What is safety clip, boom angle indicator. These are all are basic things. You if you are studying on daily basis, there will be no problem for you. What are stevedores? This question will not come. Vehicle slings, bargo, type of edge covers, it can come. Conventional type, MacGregor type, and lift on, lift off. Okay, then this is angle of repose. What is the angle of repose? It can also come. It's 35 degree. Okay, greater than 35 degree. Angle of repose usually comes in bulk carriers, because the cargo they load, it should have some angle of repose. Okay, stowage factor will not come, it's too much. General cargo, sounding pipe will also not come. They can ask you about lashing materials. Okay, then sounding tape, rod, pipe, Then they can ask you about containers, their length, okay, and type of containers, and their length 40 into 8 into 8, 20 feet के भी होते हैं, 40 के भी होते हैं. So parts of container can also be asked, okay, and the markings on container also. Then how to stow containers in rows, bays and tiers, okay. Then lashing of containers, cargo handling equipments में lashing of containers, manual twist lock, auto twist lock, bridge fitting, bottom twist lock, like that. Turnbuckle, rigid rods, these kind of, it can be come, their photo will come, you have to guess what is this fitting called. Then this is general precaution, bulk cargo, it's not ship sweat, cargo sweat, it will not come. Then this signal figure can come, the standard crane signals, boom up, boom down, wire up, wire down, like that, swing, stop, like that, okay. Then this IMDG labels can also come, figure will come, you have to identify it's for explosives or for gases, for flammable liquids, like that, okay. So that's from cargo handling equipments. Then controlling the operations of ships, this is the chapter 8, and let's see what we have here. Lifting safety, basic firefighting equipment, safe working load of equipments, rope work, safe work practice, etc. So most of the topics I have told you. You should know rope work. They will show you this knot figure, and you have to guess which knot is that, or maybe which kind of splicing is that, which kind of whipping is that, okay. So it can also come rope work. Then one pilot ladder also figure can also come, what this long wooden step called, it's called spreader, okay. Then after how many steps one spreader comes, 8 steps. Then what's the height for combination ladder, 9 meters. I mean, these basic things will come. Rigging the washing chair, so this is not important. Yeah, this figure can come, snatch block, okay. So it's parts can also, they will give figure, and you have to identify what part it's called, okay. For pulley, same for pulley, purchases and tackles, blocks, okay. Then this is the last, care for person in, this chapter is not that important, but this is the most important chapter, but because it tells you more about shipping industry, okay, and the safety procedures, permits and all, checklist, familiarization checklist, this 9 and 10 chapters. It is very important, but we don't take it seriously. Article of agreement, what is article of agreement, SID. I suggest that you must once go through or try to understand, not just to go through, just need to understand. These are very good topics, ISPS, PSC, ISM, like that. Okay, so now we are finished with GSK. Now we'll come to MEK, marine engineering knowledge. What you can get, kind of questions you can get from this. It has 20 chapters, okay. So machinery and emergency equipment in a ship and their purpose, basic workshop practice, turning, fitting, arc, gas welding, day, safety precautions during work, identification of alarm, level measurement, okay. So these are all topics for this, all questions in the okay. So only those topics these are 5 topics and 6 from GSK and 5 from MEK. ओके, सो इंजन डिपार्टमेंट में मैं उतना इंटरेस्टेड नहीं था, बट स्टिल आई विल टेल यू व्हाट ऑल थिंग्स कैन कम. जो टूल्स है, टूल्स कैन कम फॉर आइडेंटिफिकेशन. ओके, दे विल शो यू अ पिक्चर व्हाट दिस टूल कॉल्ड. Then they'll show you the photo of ECR, engine control room, and this any valve, any centrifugal pump, filter, air compressor, purifier. So you must know, okay, you must remember the images of these machineries, what they called, what they look like. Okay, then these tools: hammer, crosspin, mallet, and this wire brush, bench vise, and oil can, spanners, butterfly nut, hacksaw, adjustables or shifter, you can say, ratchets, sockets, then hammering spanner, then this pipe wrench, pliers, and center punch, hole punch, screwdrivers, dividers, calipers, grinder, all these things, chain blocks. Image will come and you have to just tick on one option, which one is the correct one. Okay, safe working and equipment. This second chapter is not that important. In this chapter only in the engine room. Yeah, fourth chapter is important little bit. It has instrument in the engine room, so it can come for identification. These thermometers and vacuum gauge and anemometer. Okay, variety of level gauges, it can come. Then type of valves can come: gate, globe, spring loaded, check, butterfly, like that. And valve can also come, in which you have to do the labeling of valve parts. Okay, about valves you can read all valves, not in very deep, just basic knowledge. They have also not given very deep. Steam stop valve, okay, blow off cock, HTV, I don't remember much important questions from engine department. Why they have shown draft marks in GSK? I don't know. This question will surely come, this engine one, auxiliary engine one, for labeling. It will surely come. This lathe machine question can also come, and lathe tools question also come, in which you have to identify right hand roughing, right hand finishing, like that, right hand facing. Okay, for identification. Then bench grinder. In bench grinder you have to identify the parts. Then bench drill machine. These are basic things. Two-stroke diesel engine. Yeah, this diagram will surely come. Two-stroke diesel engine, or this typical slow speed cross-head diesel engine. This diagram will come and they will give you numbering on the parts of this engine, and you have to identify. This will 100% come. Okay, then this diesel engine diagram can also come. Okay, so it's going to be little bit challenging for you guys to remember all this, but it is what it is. If you'll work hard now, you won't regret later. In engine department I don't know much, but you must remember what you should memorize the images of these things, parts, okay, what they called. If you see the diagram, you must know what it's called, and you can select on multiple choice questions. So that's it with the engine department. So we are done with 100 MCQ questions for this from syllabus GSK and MEK.